Camil is here. He's starring in Jane the Virgin. Patty has a nickname for you.
What is it?
I call you the Mexican George Clooney.
Oh my God, Patty, you are such an intelligent woman.
¿Verdad que sí? ¿Verdad que sí soy bien inteligente?
Y eres bien inteligente, de verdad que sí.
I love it.
Qué bueno que va a hacer la entrevista en español, Ryan.
Sí.
Gracias por
ya
eso.
sabe español,
señor.
Ryan.
Creo que te amamos.
Right, there we go. Nice. Okay, let's stick to it.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Is that
Felicidades.
I know that from Feliz.
From your birthdays.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Hey, so Jaime, there's something really interesting about your story. I was reading about you. And you were a pop star when you started out. You're a performer?
No, I wasn't. I thought I was. Which
You
is,
thought you were a pop star.
It was in my mind, and I was very happy with the thought. But no, I started recording music.
But were you told that you have to have you have to stay in a lane? Like if you wanted to act and sing, you couldn't really do both?
Yeah, the problem in Latin America here is like they accept that if you're like a Will Smith and you do movies and you sing and you record, like, wow, you're so versatile and you can do so many things. But in Latin America, it's like, no, dude, you should decide if you want to be like a singer or an actor. You cannot be both. What is it? And you're like, why can't I? What's the problem? The universe or something bigger was trying to tell me that I should pursue acting.
Yeah.
And don't, lose time with the music.
It's interesting when you're told something like that. I remember, and the reason it struck me was I remember years and years ago, before the current management team at the E! Network, they offered me a show called Talk Soup. And they told me, if you're going to do it, you got to quit your radio job. You can't do both.
Why?
And I said, well, that doesn't make any sense. So I didn't do the TV show. Years later, E! Built a radio studio inside E! So I could do both. Nice. So it just goes to show you that, like, why do we put these parameters around people? And these rules are just BS made up rules. You don't have to have these rules. And you did your thing. And now here you are with this wonderfully successful show that I love because everybody loves it. It's not just a certain group of people. I mean, everybody loves your show.
Thank you, man. Well, we have a great leader. I'm sure you met Gina Rodriguez.
Many times.
Oh, my God. She's so nice. She's amazing. She's
Sweetheart.
so talented, sweetheart. And I've heard horror stories, Ryan, in Hollywood. Like, you go to sets and don't look to the actors directly in the eye because you might turn into stone. And you're like, what is it? No, and they, they fight about who has a bigger dressing room. And this thing, I don't know if you know, but this thing happens. This happened in Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our set is more like a Costa Rican party every single day, and we have a lot of fun. And I think that transcends a screen. We have so much fun, and we love each other so much. And I think you can tell that from watching the show.
So where does it? You're playing Jane's father. Where does the relationship go now?
First of all, let me just I don't know. I'm very young.
You are very young. I can tell by your.
I don't know why I'm his father. I mean her father, to be honest.
Yes.
I don't get it. But listen, it's the magic of television.
Yes, right. Because your energy is definitely youthful.
Thank you.
Well, what happens with the two of you this season?
That it's going to be a fun season for my character, for Rogelio de la Vega.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. You have to spit a little bit. When you say Rogelio de la Vega, you have to spit a little bit.
Rogelio de la Vega.
And I think now Justina Machado turns out to be pregnant because Rogelio and Darcy had a couple of times. So that developed into a pregnancy. So now Rogelio is going to have to deal with this new baby and with his relationship with Xiomara. And that's going to be, that's always fun for the audience. And it gives Jenny Ehrman, our amazing showrunner, a lot of things to write about. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Where were you raised as a kid?
Mexico City.
I've never been.
No, come on.
I honestly, I keep saying to Patty, like, because we talk about it a lot on the show, and she was going to set me up to see. Remember, you were going to get me tickets.
You're going to go with Mana.
To go see Mana.
She was going to get me Mana tickets. She didn't yet, but.
Well, you have no idea what you're missing out. It's a beautiful, beautiful cosmopolitan city.
Yeah.
It's so full of life, and it's just amazing. You should go. Because don't tell me you've been to Cancun.
I mean, as a kid, because I grew up in Atlanta, but I've been to a lot of places. Food is what drives me, and I want to go eat food there.
Well, when you're there, please let me. I'm kind of like partners.
Are you the George Clooney of Mexico City?
I am actually. Yes.
We're gonna call you.
Yes.
Season 4, Jane the Virgin premieres tonight, 9/8 Central on the CW.
Yes.
Thanks for coming, brother.
Thank you.